have joined channel days_HK as days_HK.
Gamer, give me a second here. I don't know, can you hear me?
Expert Gamer 0 says talking about you Kappa Pride. Days_HK says test.
All right.
Expert Gamer 0 says yeah, can hear you.
Is the volume at a normal loudness? Am I good? Test. 1 2 1 2
Expert
test.
Gamer 0 says you're pretty loud.
Okay.
Expert Gamer 0 says but that's good.
All right.
KN Lamb says sup dude.
1 2 1 2
Gamer 0 says
Okay.
you're loud.
I hear it. We're good.
Expert Gamer 0 says but that's good.
All Damn it, man.
KN Lamb says sup dude.
I still only have source quality option. I don't have the quality options. There's only source. I don't know why that is. What has Twitch done to me?
Become Like Water says hey homies, what's up Steve?
Yo, what up?
Expert Gamer 0 says the Sky Kappa.
Whoa.
KN Lamb says D.
Let me just give me a second here. I gotta make sure this control. Whoa, dizzy. Woo.
Become Like Water says jeans this time. The first time LMFAO.
Partly to stop from getting bitten by insects.
KN Lamb says what face? Expert Gamer 0 says are we going somewhere fancy Kipo?
Guys, what a story today. Let's stay under the cover for a minute. So
Expert Gamer
I got all
0
my
says
gear
there are
together.
some black screens.
Okay, again. Wait a second.
Become Like Water says he's going to meet his informant Pablo what face? Become Like Water says Kappa.
Let me check the stream for those black screens.
Expert
got
all my gear together. Some black screens. Informant Pablo what face? Become Like Water says Kappa.
I'm watching my stream to see what the deal is.
Expert Gamer
You
0
probably
says
hear.
it's only when you move.
I'm watching now and I'm moving. Hold on, I'm gonna need a minute here testing this.
Become Like Water says my live stream fail clip got removed for being mediocre.
I saw that, Water. I saw it got removed.
KN Lamb says feels but men.
Hold on, I'm gonna need a minute here testing this. Hold on, guys, hold on. I'm walking around, watching the screen, watching my stream. Oh, there goes a black bar. I think it's to do with signal. Yeah, Water, you did awesome, man. You got so many views on that, I can't believe it. So I'm walking I've seen 1 or 2 black bars, but none right now. I think we could be good. I think the black bars is when there's not quite enough signal. Because, oh, there we go, there's another black bar. Let me keep walking, see what happens. I think it's to do with the signal, because it's at 4,500 bitrate. I've turned the volume down on you guys because I'm just watching the stream to check for the problem. Right now it seems good. Let's give you guys a little bit of a view. Test, test. Black bar test. Yeah, I think it's the signal. When there's not enough, that's how this setup reacts. Well, that's a symptom of low signal, I think, with this setup. Had too much green, go back to the city. I can see a speck of dust on the lens. Got it. I'm not going. Oh yeah, so God, today, man, what a story. Let me stop my video. You guys tell me if we get more black bars.
They're warm Kappa Pride.
Oh man, so today I got up, got all my stuff together, walked down the mountain, got to my spot, went to set up my gear. I forgot the camera. Forgot the damn camera, man. That's why I'm so much later than I planned today. Also, forgot the camera.
Expert Gamer 0 says WAW. Expert Gamer 0 says XD.
Then I live like up a mountain. So I was waiting for a taxi. There were no taxis. So I had to walk back up the mountain. I was so exhausted. So then I got the camera, had a drink. So then I hopped in the car. And there is the biggest traffic jam I think I've ever seen in my life. I know, man, I know, I forgot the camera. So right now in HongKong, there's the biggest traffic jam I've ever seen. So I walked down the mountain to come down here. As you can see, there's a mountain maybe you can see there's a mountain in the background. Like my house is like one of the last houses up there. Where do you want to go? The mountain? I don't know if the
Water says yes, we can see.
Hey, wow,
Lamb says eyes, I see it.
Okay, so like my house is like halfway, well, not my house, but my flat is halfway up that mountain. So I had to go walk all the way back up. It's not as hot today, thank God. But it wasn't pleasant, man. No taxis. Yeah, then I got in the car and there's the biggest traffic jam I've seen in my life. It's probably still happening. It's from past the town all the way, I don't even know how far, way past the turn off for my house. I know the other day some water mains had bursted.
We know you're not rich, Ali Kappa. Become like water says, or are you?
My flat, my apartment. I can't say house because there's 2 floors above me. I live on the ground floor. The eagle.
KN Lamb says flat makes it sounds rich.
Really? Okay, I didn't know that. I didn't know flat sounded more posh or something. I thought flat and apartment were about the same thing.
Water says flat sounds similar to condo to my American.
Okay.
Says LMFAO.
I hear you.
KN Lamb says no, not to me.
Let's just have a little look out
Lamb
over here.
says flat to me is people renting and sharing a place.
Right, right. So anyway, so I drove down.
Zero says too bad you're not on the top floor. You could call it a penthouse Kappa.
I
Become
could,
like water
man.
Says flat to me is your mama's ass. Become like water says Kappa. KN Lamb says Kappa.
Oh yeah. So I drove down the biggest traffic jam I think I've ever seen in my life. Then I was looking for parks and I saw police driving around giving parking tickets. So I thought, dang it. So I ended up just parking. There's a car park where we started the stream.
Says you both failed XD. Become like water says I meant to do that Kappa. KN Lamb says I was just mocking him laughing out loud. Become like water says Kappa. Expert Gamer Zero says aw.
I think I can hear some Linkin Park coming from the restaurant.
Expert Gamer Zero says Rick VOD music pop.
Oh my god, you're right. Surprisingly, when it's background music, it isn't too bad. The copyright thing. It has happened to me before in the car playing one song.
Out of place LMFAO.
Yeah, there's like 2 restaurants there at the start of the pier. The one over there has live bands on like Friday, Saturday night in summer. We're walking up the pier. Oh my dude, and the live music is so funny because on the keyboard it must be like the guy that owns the place, because it's like the most cheesy keyboard sound. It's like the default 80s keyboard sound or some shit, and then he's got like his Filipina maid or something singing. It's hilarious, man. Me and Nikki stand here sometimes just listening, laughing.
Lamb says lol.
I think there is some good live music in Hong Kong, but not out here. Yeah, some like original Casio keyboard.
Expert Gamer Zero says anyone Lou ignore the Beagle pictures. Expert Gamer Zero says looking for.
So I don't know if we're already too late and most people have done their shopping for these fish,
Become like
or
water says at Expert Gamer oh I found MICN and Lamb. Become like water says lol.
anyone looking for them eagle pictures?
Expert Gamer Zero says lol.
Oh, here's the man. Every time I come out here with the camera, the ferry, it doesn't have the. It's got they have solar sails, and they raise up. But as you can see, they're flat right now.
Become like water says failfish. It is MICN.
Oh.
Become like water says Kappa.
Expert Gamer, it's 12 o'clock midday. The eagles come out at sunset, so at about 5 o'clock or something is when all the guys with the cameras come up the end here. Yeah, that's in the evening.
KN Lamb says eagle.
Black kite eagles.
Expert Gamer Zero says ah.
But I can see one swooping down, going in the water, 2 playing or something. But they all of them come out in the evening. But you get some flying around during the day.
KN Lamb says where does the ferry go?
The ferry goes to this island straight across, And it has a golf course on there, a public golf course.
Become Like Water says the ferry goes to the Twilight Zone.
I've never been over. Apparently, there's some restaurant there where you can get the ferry over for lunch, some set lunch.
The dude at the lake the other day had the biggest lens I've seen in my life. I thought he was holding a gun XD.
Dude, some of the lenses are out of control, man. Out of control. Whoa, what's this? Is this someone's boat? I was gonna say it's like some luxury yacht, but it's not. It's just the same color as a luxury yacht.
KN Lamb says, are you in Yaotong? Become Like Water says a version of Hong Kong where Pablo is married to Nikki and Ollie is in Pablo's position playing music and annoying people. Lol.
Kay and Lamb, we're where I live in Sai Kung. This is Sai Kung Pier. This is the old pier. I don't know if they call this pier number 1. And then over there is the new pier. Oh, there's a bit of a fancy boat. Sai Kung New Public Pier. That's what the short one is. So, my home, you can't really see, but it's
Become
like
Like Water says
just
if you
behind
land
those
nice,
buildings
right,
up the
Google Maps,
mountain.
jump Kappa.
We're in Sai Kung. There's 2 piers. If you're looking on the maps. I think the road is called Fuckman Road. Fukman. Let's go over and get a closer look at the purple boat.
KN Lamb says there's a Gold Coast in HK.
There is. That's basically on the other side of Hong Kong from where I live. That's pretty far. But nothing is that far in Hong Kong.
KN Lamb says oh whoops lol.
Gold Coast, it's not a very nice area. It's like way closer to China. The pollution there is like super bad. This place is way better, way better. Out there they have like all high-rise buildings and stuff. It's all built up. But here there's some limit on the height of the buildings. Okay, so last time I used this setup was in Tsim Sha Tsui when we went to see the Bruce Lee statue, and the battery went flat. So this time I've turned off on the camera, Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, GPS, put it into plane mode, put my camera into plane mode, so hopefully the battery now will last a little bit longer. Let me actually check. It was full. I still got full bars. I haven't checked the battery on the bootleg sat, but that thing lasts for hours and hours. Kai Tak. So that's the old airport. Kai Tak's the old airport. It's a huge area, obviously. I know. The land wasn't suitable for building residential premises on. Like the land had some sort of poisoning of some. I'm not maybe not poisoning, but the land was maybe it was poisoning, not suitable. So nothing has really been built there. But I do know that there's a indoor go-kart place. Hong Kong's biggest or Hong Kong's only indoor go-kart place was at the old airport. That was years ago. If it's still there, I don't know. So yeah, the old airport, when we drive into the city, you can see the land and it's just all cleared. There's like shipping containers and stuff like that on there. How's the black bars, guys? Many black bars now or none?
KN Lam says Seng Quan. Become like water says they're gone for hard.
Chung Quan O. KN Lam, what are these places? Chung Quan O. That's kind of nearby.
KN Lam says yay.
That's the Chung Quan O is like 20-minute drive.
KN Lam says okay good. Become like water says go to Man Camp 2.
I don't know Man Camp 2, but knowing you, that's where the monkeys are, right? I've never heard of Man Camp 2.
Become like water says it borders China. Become like water
God
says
damn.
Become like water says it's the edge of Hong Kong.
We have driven out to the edge of Hong Kong. When I first got the car, we went cruising all around Hong Kong, like crazy drives. We drove to like the Disneyland at night. So we were driving around outside Disneyland. We didn't go in. Cha Kuo Ling, I don't know that either. But there's so many different places with Chinese names that I don't know. But Chung Quan O is like a 20-minute drive.
KN Lam says Kappa Pride flag.
Did you guys see the fish?
Become like water says Cam Shan Sunali. Feels good man.
Oh, is Kam San the monkey place? I don't know any of these places. Oh, the purple boat. Hang on, let me untangle this cable. Alright.
Become like water says fake Hong Kong.
But these places are like obscure, man. I'm not supposed to know these places.
KN Lam says founded. KN Lam says jockey club cops.
That's it, dude. That's it. That's it, KN Lam.
Get studying Ollie Kappa.
Yeah, that's the Khao Sai Chow golf course over there. So it's owned by the Jockey Club. The Jockey Club is like one of the richest companies. Is this the Purple Army boat?
Become like water says golfing stream. Pop jam.
Purple Army. Golfing. That's funny, man. I haven't hit a golf ball since I was like in high school.
Become like water says it means it's your heart to be Purple Army lol. KN Lam says Tai Gong Hao.
So those two girls are probably going to some island. Maybe they're going for lunch. But yeah, all the boats, the water here isn't very nice.
Become like water says Ollie did you see ICE's new car.
Tai Nam Hao. I have heard of that, but oh, Hebe Haven, I know. Ice's new car. You mean those like 4 stickers he got that he got $1,500 donated for, and he got like 4 shitty stickers? If that's the car, then yeah, I saw it. Hebe Haven, I've been there multiple times. That's not that far away. That's like 10-minute drive. I know. Did you hear what he said? I mean, he says a lot of stuff, but he said he wants now. He also was thinking to get his troll face put on the car as well.
Jamal Blackman says yo days.
Yo, Jamal. What's up, bro? We're just walking around. I'm about to film the sparrows eating bread. Now, tell me this isn't good content.
Become Like Water says you see the prostitute stream. Lil, did Nikki walk in on that obscure ass stream and dump you on the spot D?
I saw.
And Lamb says, are you close to a sports ground?
I saw some highlight where this very large black woman came into his apartment. I just skipped through and saw that happen. Get it, sparrows. There's only 3 sparrows and a huge pile of bread. What are you guys talking about? Yes, there's a sports ground right here, Kay and Lamb. The sports ground is right here. And this here is Fuckman Road, I think. Fuckman Road, perhaps.
KN Lamb says, okay, I finally found it, laughing out loud.
Yeah, dude, you see the 2 piers as well? We were just on the new pier. Man, I'm hungry.
Says she was rubbing oil on him while he was fully clothed with one hand. He was tied up and she was insulting him and telling him to shut the fuck up. She was also wearing a fucking fake beard.
Okay, I just skipped through it. I did see she had the beard. I saw she had the beard at one point, and I saw him screaming like a bitch on the bed. Wow, man, it's heating up. I haven't eaten yet. What if I stop to eat? I think I got some money in my pocket. What if I go to my favorite local place and I'll go to the local Chinese place and get like a sandwich or some shit.
Jamal Blackman says, stream your meal.
Yeah, perhaps I should. I'm damn hungry, man. I don't know if I just felt some rain. There was so much lightning last night and some rain. Today it was raining earlier when I got up at 8.
Lamb says our anniversary. What face? Become Like Water says, oh shit, you went from 102 followers from yesterday to 107 now.
I know, Water, man. You did it, dude. You did it. You got us those followers. Water, the cooking stream I did last night, I had several people coming in causing a nuisance. And no doubt they're from live stream fails. Guys, let me put you down and I'm gonna order something. guys, hold on. I'll catch up with chat in just a second. If we're still live, that is. All right. Nip slip. Okay, that looks good, I think. Kmart. No, there is no Kmart here. What are we doing? What are we doing? So I don't know if you can see the shop with not the green and red one, but the next one. At the entrance, all mist will shoot out of the door. Oh, that's a Circle K. That's Circle K. It's like 7-Eleven. Yeah. I think I've seen on TV Circle K's in the States. Thank you. So this is iced lemon tea. I used to drink this all the time, but it's very high in sugar. But today I thought, whatever, I need some more energy. The cup is Lipton. I don't know if it actually is Lipton tea in there. And I think the Hong Kong iced lemon tea, it's a mixture of two different teas. Maybe it's a mixture of like some normal tea and perhaps something called Ceylon tea, Ceylon, Ceylon tea, I think. Oh my god, it's so cold, it's good. That is good. So I ordered just some fried rice. Young Chow style fried rice. Can you guys see stuff? He had a body harness and leash. Dogs in prams, kids on leashes. What's next? Okay, I'm looking at the battery on my encoder. It's got one green light. It's got 4 lights total. 2 are off, 1 is green, and 1 is red. So I don't know how long this is gonna last, but I would assume it's gonna last at least another hour. This is the bus stop right here. This is the mini bus stop. The taxis are just on the other side of the minibus. maybe in winter, but not in summer, man. It's too hot to go far. And because it gets so busy in the afternoons, it will take hours to get home. But winter will go everywhere. Man, I gotta hope I don't take the wrong turn driving the car and end up in China. That's nearly happened a few times. On stream as well, we took one wrong turn and then there was like last turn for Shenzhen Bridge or something. The roads here are tricky, dude. The roads here are very tricky. Australia driving, no problem, man. Get anywhere. Because it's all like, in Australia, it's all basically like grids. But here, it's just one ways, flyovers, going in all directions. There's constantly construction on the roads. It never stops here. The construction, it just keeps going and going. It's amazing.
KN Lamb says left finger CJAYC litter.
Thank you.
Become Like Water says clean the litter up superhero of HK Kappa.
You guys see that? Oh, did you guys see litter? This yellow drink container? Oh, how you like my top? How you like my outfit? I pulled this shirt out specially for you guys, so I didn't look like the regular bum that I look like. I was trying to look a bit more smart. But then I've got like jeans and flip-flops. Yeah, dude. Good heel figure, bro.
Jamal Blackman says he'll Become Like Water says looks fucking amazing Kappa pride.
So in the general range of things, of food, this place is the best place in Sai-Kung for this type of food, for your noodles, your rice.
Become Like Water says Gerard.
But for outside of this area, it's probably only about medium, like on how good it could be. In the city areas, there's some really good local cafes. But this place is definitely the best in Sai-Kung.
Raspberry just a minute and your ass would I become anemic? Or should we reevaluate the socio-economic policies of modern
That's
Nigeria?
Waters. This is your fault, Waters. This is your fault.
Become Like Water says at xylitol, that's quite specific.
Juice box.
Become Like Water says lol. Xylitol says yes. Become Like Water says LMFAO. KN Lamb says lol. Become Like Water says it's xylitol leap. You're making me look bad, my dude.
What?
Extra 10.
There's more, Waters. There's more.
Become Like Water says lol. Become Like Water says lol. KN Lamb says up. Become Like Water
Okay.
says why do your buddies need to come in here?
Zaxter,
KN
that
Lamb
was
says
too
your
much,
speaker says
Zaxter.
Xylitol says this is not allowed in public.
Xylo FM. I'm gonna give you another chance, Xylo. We're all friendly here, man.
Become Like Water says lol.
We're all friends, dude. I'd give you some of my rice if I could, bro.
Corey says supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. KN Lamb says supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Xylitol says SHSHSHSHSHSHSHSHSHSHSHSH. Become Like Water
Oh
says
my God, Waters, what have you done?
Become Like Water says some more Become Like Water says I'm scared. Become Like Water says
I think maybe on the Bruce Lee stream we may have had a record 20 viewers at one point. I think it was that one.
KN Lamb says water pouting.
I can't believe I'm sitting and eating and streaming. This is my first time. Oh, except for at home doing the cooking.
The International Space Station has been taken over by ISIS.
Send the Coast Guard, bitches.
Become like water says and Clam, don't blame me, feels good mental sense ideal lol.
But water, dude, that clip is hilarious. I can't believe I made that noise for that long. Nikki laughed and laughed at that clip.
Become like water says and Xylon of Jesus ISIS is putting in work, holy shit. Become like water says they made it to space. Baking Soda 1746 says OMG Hong Kong.
Yo, Baking Soda, we're in Hong Kong, dude.
Become like water says and Baking Soda 1746 yes. Become like water says fucking
We're in the new territories in a seaside town called Sai Kung. We're about out of the center of Hong Kong. We're about 80-minute drive.
Become like water says Kappa.
I apologize for no quality options on the stream, but Twitch jacked me.
Become like water says 15 now.
We're going for the record water.
Become like water says where the fuck are you guys coming from? Become like water says this is
How are they finding it?
Expert Gamer Zero says rip that child trimmed XD.
He's alright. He's alright. He's waving his arms around. He's good.
Corey says anti-disestablishmentarianism. Become like water says Ollie my fucking banned me for bringing tension.
You're alright, man. The trolls don't annoy me that much.
Xylophum says Tom on and Jung Pirate. Bacon Soda 1746 says you my parents is from Hong Kong.
Xylo, I don't think that language is what they speak here.
Expert Gamer Zero says become like water they were all in here last night XD.
Yo, Baking Soda, wow, you're gonna be coming, awesome.
Xylophum says
Expert Gamer was witness to the invasion last night.
Corey says they speak Spanish in HK.
Exactly. Portuguese colony.
Sam says yes, Garrett. Bacon Soda 1746 says boy I see Circle K. Love that place.
Circle K just there, 7-Eleven over there.
He's in Macau.
Yeah, water, that's right.
Expert Gamer Zero says BOLQR5 Pops Freegasm. Expert Gamer Zero says Polar. KN Lamb says they speak Australian.
So, the food, like, it's good, but it's not that traditional.
Says 711 is like Walmart in Canada. Clap.
Like, they have, like, cut up pieces of hot dog in it. Cut up pieces of hot dog. And like some cut up pieces of ham. But they do have barbecue, real barbecue pork in it. That's exactly what it is. It's like this is like cheap version. Hot dog cut up. Oh.
Grandma lives near there.
Oh, dude, we're not that far from Ma and San.
Expert Gamer Zero says MF1.
Bacon soda, we're not that far, dude. That's pretty close.
Become like water says all these new people.
This was 45 Hong Kong dollars. Okay, let me test this out. Let me test this. Let me test out my convert to US dollar, Hong Kong dollar, 45. So there you go, $5.76. $5.76 with a drink. It is a little pricey. It definitely is. This is like a pretty big tourist town. Stuff's a little more expensive out here. The supermarket's a little more expensive out here. That's cool, baking soda. That is cool. She's a nice old lady, man. She's a very nice old lady. Xylo, thanks for following, man. The ice bacon soda knows the ice lemon tea is so good. Oh. What's going on here? An entree. They don't really have entree. It's just, you know, they got rice dishes, noodle dishes. That's basically it. I was waving to this guy. Hey, that's not for me to say. She's smoking hot. This is taking me too long to eat. I don't know if all the gas has blown out of the door there yet. I don't know if you guys have seen that or if it's actually working. No more black. Maybe I shouldn't speak with my mouth full. No more black bars though, right?
Bacon Soda 1746 says pretty sure RN it's lunch for you. 12 p.m. if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, it's 12:38 to be precise.
Lamb says 20 to 2. Bacon Soda 1746 says 12:38 asterisk.
Yeah, man.
KN Lamb says number 20 to 1. Become like water says
KN Lamb. Become like water.
Become like water says my clock says 12:36. I have to fix my shit. Become like water.
12:39 now. Yeah, 12:40 soon. KN Lamb, are you 4 hours ahead? Is it 4:40 at your place?
KN Lamb says can't wait. Become Like Water says you have until 12:40 to finish Ollie. Become Like Water
Oh yeah, 4 hours.
KN Lamb says yeet.
So how's the picture quality?
KN Lamb says I'm in the future. Become Like Water says
Am I the best stream on Twitch?
laughing out loud. Become Like Water says third asterisk. Bacon Soda 1746 says unfortunately, I'm not that guy that can read his IDIDNT take Chinese school that seriously so I can speak and listen, but not read nor write brown. Mercedes Ring says back. Instagram says A-OK.
Goat Center CX. What's up, man? Versace, you know what?
GGSCB 321 says how are you getting such good quality in Hong Kong? Mercedes Ring says
GGSVC. Why wouldn't I get good quality in Hong Kong? We got good internet here. We got good internet in Hong Kong, man. Just was heaps hungry, didn't eat breakfast, so I'd just been eating some rice. Oh. Alright. I think I'm done. Yeah, I live in Hong Kong, man. Born in Hong Kong, live in Hong Kong. GGSCV, that's not true. Not if you get a good plan, you don't get throttled. I'm streaming at 4500 bitrate right now. Let me put my phone back in the holder. Hold on a second here. Hold on guys, I'll catch up in a second. Let me just get this on my back.
GGSCB 321 says which plan are you using? I live in HK2 and my plan is 6 GB of data per month for $200. That's why I asked. Become Like Water says but he's not going on buses until winter. Too hot.
Alright, we're gone. Alright, what are you guys talking about? Let me adjust the camera, hold on. Oh, it's raining. Slightly. Did you get an octopus card? Yes, I have an octopus card. I got an octopus card. Actually, where I parked the car, I have to pay using octopus. What else are we doing here? Which plan am I using? I live in HK2 and my plan is 6 gigabit of data per month for 200. That's not bad, man. $200 for 6 GB, that's alright. You can get 10 GB though. Plans have a 10 GB unthrottled limit. Some may even have more. But yeah, you should be able to get a better plan than 6 GB. 10 GB will cost more, but whoa, I just got dripped on. $10 gigabytes.
Qua là này nè.
Become Like Water says, what plan are you using, Ollie?
I'm using multiple plans. I'm not going to say exactly how much, but I'm using multiple plans.
Become Like Water says, black bars coming back.
Oh, the black bars. Okay, it must be the signal. I need something. I need like a big pole coming out the back of my.
Corey says, sweet, the black screens are coming back. They're gone forever.
I need a huge pole with like a modem on the end of it. The black bars may be around. Give me a couple minutes. The black bars may disappear. I don't know, but just bear with me. I'm pretty sure it's because of my high bit rate and the signal might not be quite good enough.
Bacon Soda 1746 says, did you know Toronto Island is open? You should come to Canada and visit it.
Toronto Island. Okay. I've never been to Canada, but it does sound like a pretty cool place.
I can't say how what plans I have private information. Thinking face.
So the signal's not bad, right? The signal isn't bad, but it could, I could use some Teradek kind of technology, but I don't like that company. I don't like how the device doesn't bond the signal. It gets sent to some servers and then the signal gets bonded on some servers somewhere. It's not like on board on the hardware that combines the modems. But I have a router at home that has 2 internet ports. So I was thinking about El Patron, thanks for following, man. So I've got it's called a dual WAN router that can take 2 internet inputs and combines the speed in the router. And I know I can get 2 Wi-Fi modems with Ethernet port that I can connect into this router that will combine the 2 signals together for double speed. But I need a power bank with AC power because it's like a router for your home. And then, so I need to buy an AC power bank. I need to buy 2 new Wi-Fi modems. I need more plans, more data plan.
46 says, wanna come to my cousin's wedding. JKIDK if you can.
Chinese weddings are not really my thing.
_ bot says Bacon Soda 1746, thank you for the follow. Become Like Water says at Bacon Soda 1746, I'll come Kappa Pride.
But I'm sure you'll have a great time at the wedding.
Become Like Water says Ollie bring Nikki XD.
So this is like, we're in a place called Sai-Kung. It's one of the old original fishing villages in Hong Kong. And we're gonna walk down the old main street.
Bacon Soda 1746 says, who's Nikki? Become Like Water says his girlfriend. Become Like Water says she's Cantonese.
So we're on Sicheng Street. This is like the original old main street here. There's like small Michelin star restaurants here and big Michelin star seafood restaurants.
Don't tell him I said that, Kappa. KN Lam says Sicheng Street. GGSCB 321 says Sai-Kung is a really nice
Yes,
place.
yes, Sai-Kung is nice, man. I live here.
1746 says he heard that. KN Lam says settle down, water laughing out loud. lamb wings.
So that's the place that has the Michelin star. I've never actually gone there. There's the gas shop where I buy my gas bottles. There's like no mains gas here. You gotta buy bottles.
Hey, and Lamb says triad. CJ's. Become like
Oh.
butter says hey, it's bacon soda's grandbaby. D.
One dude at the restaurant back there, one dude said hello to me. And that guy, the guy that said hello to me is a triad. I know him. But he's slightly older now. He's not involved in sketchy stuff so much. But triads are very, very, very common.
Black bars are getting a little crazy.
Okay, thank you, Water. It must be this area.
Called it Pop Jam.
Let me keep walking.
1746 says a man walking in Hong Kong talking to a phone XD, not crazy at all.
Not crazy at all. I wonder if let me take my router out of my bag.
McCory says best black bars yet, stay around here.
It's pretty bad, is it right now?
Come Like Water says Ollie knows triads. He is a secret agent.
They-
Face. KN Lamb says and McCory lol. Become Like Water says I thought you were using the action cam greater than.
I am using the action cam. How do you think I'm getting 60 FPS like this? And I'm carrying this thing in my bag. That's all. I just got like antennas sticking out of my back. Oh, since I took the modem out, it's cooled down a bit.
Become Like Water says Mom what face. Become Like Water says Kappa.
I'll just hold the modem up high so I can get better signal. This doesn't look freakish at all.
KN Lamb says maybe the triads were scared of you.
They're not scared.
Bacon Soda 1746 says yep. Routerman gives free Wi-Fi to little kids. Dirk says pretty sure that's a 3DS.
Get your free Wi-Fi, get your free Wi-Fi.
That's why you can stream on such high quality. McCory says buy a helmet and mount modem on top of it.
This is what I use. So I put my SIM card in this thing. I don't know if we're still getting a lot of black bars, but the SIM card goes in here and then you can connect up to like 10 devices to the Wi-Fi router. $3DS. I wish it was a $3DS, man.
Says no, it's fine now. Scott Ring says so many places to eat there. How could you even try them all? Become Like Water says at Bacon Soda 1746 Little Kids Pedo Bear.
Well, a lot of the places, the food could be pretty weird.
1746 says I mean no black bars. Clap eater.
Thanks, man. Thanks, guys. Check out that thingy. I think the only issue with this action camera is the angle is so wide. Everything looks so far away.
Become Like Water says try hard. Bacon Soda 1746 says lol. Become Like Water says ASMR.
Whew. Yeah, look, there's so many places to eat, but not a lot of them are great. Unfortunately. The place I went to was like the best cafe here. Hong Kong style cafe. I'm getting a couple of drops of rain.
Scott Brink says make you sick. Bacon Soda 1746 says must be hot walking all day ISNT it.
It is. Today is about 31 degrees, the forecast was. But for the last few days, it's been like 34 degrees, 37 degrees.
Nightbot says weather for Hong Kong.
Oh.
Hong Kong conditions
Thanks,
are
Water.
cloudy with a temperature of 86 F.
There you go.
The wind is blowing from the south at 13 mph and the current humidity is 74%.
Nice, nice.
Says D umbrella.
The humidity the other night, 2 nights ago, was 94%.
Best cafe. Let's slice up some hot dogs for our rice.
the best one in this area, in this town. I said, like, in the city there's way better places than this, but this is the best local place.
Jamal Blackman says, fuck, how do you deal with high humidity?
Jamal, I don't, dude. It's extremely difficult, man.
Become Like Water
Extremely
says, Jamal
difficult.
Blackman, it was 99% one day.
Yeah, it's 100% before.
I was like, WTF. KN Lamb
Oh.
says you still have the price tag. Bacon Soda 17
Sorry.
says I suffered when I lived with my grandma from my mom's side. She did have air conditioning.
Right.
Just fans.
Yeah, no air conditioning, you mean? Yeah. Only usually like old people would have no air conditioning now.
1746 says she didn't have asterisk. Jamal Blackman says I've seen it.
Yeah, dude, it gets to
100%
100% humidity.
Like Water says it. Jamal Blackman, yeah,
Like
it's
the air cannot absorb any more water. 100%. Like you go outside, you can see the water particles floating through the air. And at nighttime, when it's really high humidity, you go outside with a flashlight and shine the flashlight, and the beam is just all water particles. It's pretty amazing. But not very pleasant.
Water says the day with Pablo was really hot.
That day was hot, dude. I had a massive headache like all night and the
Water
next
says
morning.
Not so humid, I don't think though.
Oh man, it's killer. Even sometimes it'll say like 74% humidity or 7, and it still feels extremely high.
Bacon Soda 1746 says, oh.
Are we gonna go for a walk down here?
Become Like Water says, oh.
So the battery on my encoder, it had
Become
one
Like
green
Water
light.
says Earthbenders are better than Winks.
The stream could go down. I've never had the
Bacon
battery
Soda
run flat
1746
before,
says brew.
but I'll still be able to hear you guys talking
Become
on my
Like Water
phone.
says brew.
Bro. What are you guys talking about? What are you guys talking about? Earthbender, Waterbender? I was gonna say, is that Pokemon, but that doesn't sound like it. What's going on, man? What are you guys talking about?
Days_HK says J. KN Lamb says J. Become Like Water says Avatar. The cartoon
Oh,
from
Avatar. I
2005.
thought it sounded familiar.
Become Like Water says it was called Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Right.
Become Like Water says J.
So the black bars have probably gone for the moment, I gather.
Become Like Water says Inside Joke J.
I don't know if I've taken this camera. I haven't taken this setup through here before at this bit rate, so I don't know how it's gonna go. Guys, we are at 60 FPS, right? I've got it set up, right?
Yeah, we are only K Kona now. Become Like Water says only the oldies remember J.
He saw it first.
That was funny, man.
KN Lamb says it was like a week ago. Water laughing out loud.
That's
Become Like
old,
Water
that's
says
old
it's a
school
lamb
for
with
us.
juice. What face?
So this is like the old, obviously this is like the old part of town. This is like, I've just gone past like the boat place where they repair boats, do all stuff. All these places is like super old school. I mean, this
Bacon
place.
Soda 1746 says I would always go to movies in Hong Kong because of the early releases. Open mouth smile, open mouth smile, open
Right,
mouth
right.
smile.
I don't know how much early releases they have nowadays.
Become Like Water says it can lamb. It was not. It was 3 weeks ago, boy.
That was at the Bruce Lee, when we went to see Bruce Lee.
KN Lamb says oh whoops. Become Like Water says old school in my book Kappa.
Can you see Darth Vader? Can you see Darth Vader through there? You know what? It is raining. Let me see if I can. I want to stop. I want to stop under this cover,
Become
but
Like Water says, holy shit. Jamal Blackman says he's protecting the trash. KN Lamb says I love Star Trek PogChamp.
Shut
Bacon Soda
up.
1746 says I should be asleep but I miss Hong Kong frowns. Become Like Water
You'll
says,
be
I
here
have that
soon,
same
Baking
plastic
Soda.
statue
You'll be
right
here
next
soon,
to me
dude.
type
Don't
now.
worry. You don't want to be here right now. It's too hot,
Let
man.
you. KN Lamb says Darth Skywalker PogChamp.
Let me put this on my front. Wait. This too much gear. Too much gear. Wait. I've crossed the cables. Don't cross the cables.
Become Like Water says homeless stream Ollie, come on. Bacon Soda 1746 says wait till I come in December and freeze my butt off.
Yeah, dude. I'd much prefer to be here in December. Does this look normal?
Become Like
Do I
Water
look
says
normal?
at Bacon Soda 1746 no snow though, so you were lucky.
Alright. Ooh. Throw the camera up and catch it. Hang on. Swap hands.
KN Lamb says not really lol.
Here comes the rain.
Bacon Soda 1746 says nipple extensions. Goatsenderk says you need tinfoil I think. Bacon Soda 1746 says XD. Become Like Water says compared to here in Michigan, yes he is LMAO.
Let's go have a look. Oh, this is where we stopped before and Pablo did a
Become
dance.
Like Water says that looks like some turret on your chest lol.
So you can just see the piers in the distance. We were over there. And the tall white building over there, my car is parked near there in a car park. Whew. Let's keep going. I know, I look like I should be like in the military or something.
Bacon Soda 1746 says run. Get the free Wi-Fi. I must post on Instagram. Bacon Soda 1746 says lol.
I look like I should be like the communications guy in like some military force.
KN Lamb says Colonel Ollie.
Oh, one of my antenna went floppy. Hold up. Alright, we're good.
Become Like Water says at Bacon Soda 1746 I need to post my photos of macaques for my mom. KN Lamb says the JTAC. Hyper says Anti-9. Bacon Soda 1746 says is that your new robot baby?
It
I
is.
think it's upside down.
I'm
Become Like
nursing
Water
it.
says antennae.
It's raining. I've got the gear undercover. Nothing is waterproof except my Galaxy
KN
S7.
Lamb says antennae.
But it's very light rain. And I don't see any storm clouds. Oh, lots of
Become
dragonflies.
Like Water says antennae.
Many dragonfly.
Become Like Water says checkmate. Become Like Water says laughing out loud. Bacon Soda 1746 says King Me. Hyper says 60 FPS is so groovy.
Oh yeah, so that's right. It is working then. I wanted to
Become
know
Like
that.
Water says okay Kappa Pride.
Let's go have a look on the end of this little thing. Lots of dragonflies. That's apparently that's a good sign that everything.
Darnley 22
Nature
says
is
yo I
doing
got
well.
a bus flare for sale. Dankiest _ Maymay says do a backflip. Become Like Water says at Hypers he sat on 30 FPS for so long without realizing it. For like a week after he started using the camera.
You're right, Waters. I didn't even know. I thought the camera was at 60, but it wasn't. Are they fishing?
Become Like Water says at Dankiest_May he likes breathing at the moment. Become Like Water says lol. Delankish says hello.
Hello.
KN Lamb says hello. Become Like Water says at Delankish hello smiles.
Woo. Delankish, hey dude. I'm just struggling with a bunch of gear.
Says, get in the boat and
It's
row over to
raining.
Canada laughing out loud. Dankiest_May says elbow drop guy in boat.
That's a old elderly
Become Like
woman.
Water says at Bacon Soda 1746 a little far, don't you think? Lol.
Row to Canada. Let's keep going.
Daddy says seems good, seems good. KN
Hypers,
Lamb
man,
says,
how are
lol.
you, dude?
Hypers says are you using the camera in vivid mode or flat color?
It's I'm pretty sure it's in vivid.
Goatsenturk says those boat moorings are chaos.
Yeah, the boats. It's just like
Bacon
park
Soda
where you can fit.
1746 says so what? So did America building that wall.
Whoops. I'd like if this rain could stop because it's awkward with carrying an umbrella
Become Like Water
and a
says you'd
selfie
have to go
stick
across the
and
Philippines,
a
then across
backpack
the Pacific
and trying to
LMFAO.
keep your pants up.
Hyper says that 60 FPS action pan laughing out loud. KN Lamb says whoops.
60 FPS, boy.
Become Like Water says but first the China Sea. Bacon Soda 1746 says I saw a free black sofa take IT.
There is lots of free stuff at the rubbish bins that's in perfectly good condition, but that could have been someone's outdoor sofa. I didn't see it. So coming up here is what we call Tony Stark's house.
Become Like Water says I told him to take a sofa to Nikki since they didn't have one but he didn't care lol.
Well,
Become Like Water says did he come out on the balcony naked yet or at least in a Speedo? Kappa Pride. KN Lamb says CJ's.
so like I live halfway up that mountain. It's like one of the last houses. So I walked down halfway, realized I forgot the camera and had to walk all the way back up. It sucked. Oh, what's going on here?
Become Like Water says Smoky Mountain Top. Bacon Soda 1746 says all that Cantonese. I can't handle the EIERD and ESS of understanding them. KN Lamb says CJ's out. Become Like Water says Lamb out Bacon Soda 1746 says before Flavier. Become Like Water says my ears. KN Lamb says
Lots of Cantonese.
Water says
I'm gonna go back. That's too loud, man. That's gonna be way too loud. I'm sorry, guys. Sorry about that. I was stalling for way too long there. We can go around the other way. Still raining.
KN Lamb says, do you call that a pressure washer there or a water blaster? Become Like Water says, and can lamb juice on is good morning in Cantonese.
I don't know, man.
Hyper says, feels
High
good, babe.
pressure
Become Like Water
water
says.
cleaner. I don't know. Yeah, Josan. Josan is good morning.
McCory says go back, we need that sound plus black bars.
Oh god. Oh shit.
Become like water says it, McCory, you masochist, you what face?
I had the modem in my back pocket. I put it in my hand.
Lamb says I hadn't heard it called a pressure washer until recently.
Yeah, high pressure washer or something is the term.
KN Lamb says I just always thought everyone called it a water blaster.
A water blaster. That sounds like some water pistol.
Become like water says we call it a pressure washer here.
Pressure washer sounds good. Rain, please stop. My hands are aching.
Become like water says water blaster sounds like something a kid would say.
Yeah, yeah. Super Soaker. It's like the knockoff of Super Soaker water blaster.
What it is in New Zealand, laughing out loud.
Damn New Zealanders.
Bacon Soda 1746 says new Nerf water blaster made by children in China.
Yeah, that's right.
Bacon Soda 1746 says laughing out loud.
Man, I wish there was somewhere I could just sit down for a minute and rest my hands.
Lamb says sheep chew say. Become like water says it can lamb country run by children confirmed what face.
So we're walking through this little village. The water's just, the ocean is just on the other side of these places. And there's the Marine Police headquarters. So we're gonna walk up here to the Marine Police headquarters and then start heading back.
Bacon Soda 1746 says Chief Ann is my fave.
Whew. Can I get through there? Not supposed to go through there.
Become like water says it can lamb stop reminding man feels but man. KN Lamb says lol.
This is so difficult, man. Holding the selfie stick, trying to angle the umbrella.
46 says sit on da bush.
There's got to be some seats around here somewhere. We're at the Marine Police headquarters.
Become like water says NGOHOANE acute IH. Become like water says Kappa Pride.
There used to be benches. Oh, there's some seats there, but they're wet, no doubt.
Bacon Soda 1746 says beautiful. Ian Lamb says camera with flash mingly.
Let me stop right here under this tree in the shade and put you guys down for a second. Let me sort myself out. Do not fall in the water, god damn it.
Bacon Soda 1746 says yes, put me down winks. Bacon Soda 1746 says XD.
My hand is like all cramped.
Become like water says get me out D. KN Lamb says down finger CJs. Bacon Soda 1746 says I swear to God if I drown
It's hot now, guys. It's really hot. Whew.
Hyper says, can you put smaller antennas on that thing? You don't need those big ass ones.
I know, dude. I know. I probably could. I don't know.
Can lamb I am water though, so no kappa.
I really want to get a different Wi-Fi router, one with the Ethernet, so I can take the antennas off and just plug the Ethernet cable in. That's what I should have got, but I don't know. I didn't know about it when I got this. Whew.
Bacon Soda 1746 says, so how you gonna explain the upside down robot baby?
I don't think it can be explained. Oh.
KN Lamb says who?
Alright. Alright.
Hyper says Johnny number 5 is alive.
I remember
Soda
that movie.
1746 says cute Lil B-U-R-D-I-E-Z.
Yeah, lots of birds. Hong Kong has a lot of wildlife. A lot of birds, a lot of insects. A few mammals, I guess. Mammals? Primates. Damn primates. I thought someone was coming on some buggy. They found a pangolin nearby here.
Hyper says do some 360s with the camera
about a
really
month
fast,
ago.
laughing out loud.
They found these
DGSCV
animals called a
321
pangolin.
Says, do you ever go hiking around Sai Kung? Become like water says macaques. Can't forget the macaques lol.
Hiking, sometimes, not often. I live right next to the start of a hiking trail. But we went for wasn't really a hike, but we did go for a walk in the country park.
Bacon Soda 1746 says I think there was a land full of cats, but it might have been anywhere I visited.
Land full of cats? There are lots of wild cats, wild dogs.
KN Lamb says Mittens feels good.
There may be some larger cats, slightly larger cats around as well. Not house cats. Mittens. Mittens was asleep in bed, I think, when I left today. Or did I let him out? I can't remember.
Bacon Soda 1746 says, well, a place dedicated for stray cats.
Okay. I know Japan has an island, I think it is, that is all cats. And Taiwan has some village that is all cats. I haven't heard of any specific place here that has a lot of cats, except for this area. There used to be a lot of cats in this area. But all the parks in Hong Kong, like the parks in the cities, have all cats.
Bacon Soda 1746 says kitty kitty cats.
So we're gonna walk back to that white building in the distance. That's where we're going. That's where my car is. And the last green light on the battery could be flickering. I just saw it flicker. Whether that's just bad connection, I'm not sure. But we're gonna walk all the way back now. Last time we were standing here, I saw a guy that I knew cruise in on a speedboat. Pure coincidence.
Rican Bravo Wo says, what time of day is it for you?
Recon Bravo, hey man, it's exactly 1:20 p.m. in the afternoon. And it's hot. I can feel the sweat on my forehead.
Bacon
It's
Soda
warm.
1746 says, are we gonna go to our homie?
I'm gonna stop the stream when I drive home. But you guys have seen my home before.
KN Lamb says 121 soon Pog Jam. Become Like Water says, I'm so behind feels Bitman.
K and Lamb is so far in the future, dude. Like, what else? What is further ahead than New Zealand? Is New Zealand one of the farthest ahead time zones? Like, I know, I thought Australia was far ahead.
I want to see it _ greater than. Become Like Water says, living in the past like a pleb feels Bitman.
Oh,
KN
baking
Lamb says,
soda.
feels Goodman. Become Like Water says nothing. KN Lamb says nothing.
What? Oh, we're live, right? My home, I just live in a village house. They're like these 3-story houses, and with a family on each floor. So I'm on the ground floor. Above me lives like a Chinese dude, his wife and kid, and then on the top floor lives like an old Chinese couple. Oh, nothing is ahead of you. Right. Sorry. Sorry, man, sorry. You gotta explain it to me sometimes. I lose track. I'm just keeping an eye on my cables, make sure everything's looking alright. Sorry, okay. So this area right here, there used to be like 30 cats around here, but council must have come and set some cages or something and taken them all away. There used to be so many cats in this area, everywhere here. I'm getting senile. It's just I will switch from one topic to another and then forget what I was talking about.
Bacon Soda 1746 says, Rip Kitty. KN Lamb says, so many tom-toms.
So many tom-toms. So we walked out on that just before. We're coming back now. I saw a couple of small clips of Cho in Hong Kong, and with her little fan in her face. When she was out, it was like the hottest days. It would have been terrible. I guess that's why her streams were pretty short. So unbearably hot. Today's much better though, of course, or I wouldn't be out.
Bacon Soda 1746 says, the hike of adventure.
So I have hiked to the top of the mountain up here before, the very peak. It's pretty easy. It only takes about an hour to get to the top.
How hot was it? Mittens ___
That's when it was 37 degrees, KN Lamb. Oh, XXMG13. Thanks, man. Thank you. Yeah, it was 37 degrees the other day. I think it had to have been a record for this time of year. I don't ever recall it officially being 37. It usually will be like 32 degrees here every day in summer for several months.
Retirement home in Hong Kong. It's called the China Coast Community. It's on Diamond Hill. Be right back, calling up right now for your reservation. Ollie Kappa.
I know Diamond Hill. Hello. I just said hello to the dude that fixes the internet. It's not the regular dude, but I seen him before. He didn't say hello back to me. He just like went like
Bacon
that.
Soda 1746 says troll doesn't seem to end troll K-end.
Whew.
KN Lamb says I think the hottest day we had was 36, but most days in the summer will be high 20s.
Really, KN Lamb? Okay, you live kind of close to the snow as well. Because in Adelaide, it would get to like 42 degrees. I think several times 44 degrees. That was pretty bad. Once it hits the 40s, even though the heat was very dry, I'm not sure what I'd prefer. 40, well, at 40, no one wants 40. But 30s and dry is so much better than 30s and humid. Adelaide, man. Adelaide, South Australia. Let's stop here under this cover. Let this guy go past. Whew. I'm so glad I got the air conditioner in my car fixed, I tell you. I probably shouldn't have worn jeans. It's probably not helping my cause.
Says now the high is like 8 degrees, laughing out loud. Become like water
8
says
degrees.
The hottest days we get here are usually 90 degrees.
Yeah, right, and it's not too
Fahrenheit
bad.
On average though, 75% humidity. Bacon Soda 1746 says I might add sleep at 2 a.m. for me, so 2 p.m. for you.
Yeah. You're gonna go to bed then? No problem, man. What was I gonna say? Yeah, I've always lived where it's hot. I've never lived somewhere cold. So I lived in Hong Kong, super humid. Lived in Australia, Adelaide, super hot in summer. It would never really get down to zero, to freezing point.
Bacon Soda 1746 says I'm exactly 12 hours apart from you.
And you're in Toronto, did you say? Because what is it, the East Coast is also 12 hours?
Rican Bravo 00 says give me minus 30 Celsius any day of the week over hot weather.
Right.
3 Canadian winters. Become like water says at Bacon Soda 1746 same smiles. Bacon Soda 1746 says Markham.
Markham, okay. I guess that's in Canada. I haven't heard of that. I don't know many Canadian places.
It's been over 138 degrees for like 2 weeks straight here in Texas.
Texas,
It's
dude.
humid.
Yeah, Texas sounds like it could get hot. Has it stopped raining? Not quite.
Become like water says it's in Ontario.
Okay.
Soda 1746
Ontario.
says Markham is a bit above Toronto.
Okay, okay.
Says K Kona 7.
So yeah, I've never been to the snow. Never lived where it's cold. Visited the UK, but that's it. There is snow in Australia, but not in South
Become like
Australia.
water says, hey, it can lamb. What is that supposed to mean? Kappa. Bacon Soda 1746 says I get. KN Lamb says gun K Kona. Become like water says come to Metro Detroit Ollie Kappa. Bacon Soda 1746 says I get snow.
They just leave the wakeboards on the boat. Chat, come back. Where my screen? Oh, it's back. Metro Detroit. I don't know. I don't know if I'll ever go to the States. And if I
KN
did,
Lamb
I'm
says
not
become
sure
vice
where.
president of the Detroit Coffee Club Jam. Become like water says Ollie come to the D and visit me. You can bring Nikki, Pablo, and Mittens. Become like water says Kappa. Bacon Soda 1746 says I want to see.
I know, I can't leave my
KN
cats,
Lamb says,
man.
what about Tom Tom
I
Pouty?
can't leave my kitties. That's why I haven't been out of Hong Kong for ages, because of my pets. I don't want to take them anywhere. They'll be too traumatized. Like they need to be going in and outside my place all
Become Like
day.
Water says bring them all.
Bring all the cats.
Become Like Water says even the stinky stray dog LMFAO. KN Lamb says the squad.
The stray dog. It keeps coming back, the yellow dog. It lost the collar that I bought for it, but it was hanging around when it was really hot. I was giving it some water. Yeah, there's a white dude.
Become Like Water says at Bacon Soda 1746 she's at work.
You don't see many white people during the day, but there's lots of white people live in this town.
1746
It's just that they're all at work. Yeah, Nikki's at work right now. Hey. Oh, it's the Shiba Taro Cafe. Hello. Shiba Taro
Become Like
Cafe.
Water says Stream Snipers Pop Jam. Become Like Water says Kappa. Bacon Soda 17.
I think those young dudes just saw the camera and wanted to say hi.
Lamb says Corguider.
Oh, I can smell like fish. Oh, I was gonna say I can smell dried fish.
Bacon Soda 1746 says Shibo. D-O-G-E-D-D-O-O-G-G-E.
Shiba Cafe. Oh, that was the Shiba Cafe, and now the Panda Cafe.
Become Like Water says where's the Macaque Cafe feels good man.
The Macaque Cafe, I don't know.
Bacon Soda 1746 says Lol Panda Cafe. KN Lamb says CJAYH.
Panda love.
Become Like Water says LITN18.
Korea fashion shop. Some more cafes. Juice bar or some sort of fruit juice shop. I think they sell pomegranate and this stuff.
46 says by the cheap boys. I know you want to. KN Lamb says limo.
I don't know what kind of fruit they are, but they didn't look good. I think it could be bitter melon or something. It's disgusting. The cheap toys. That's something they have a lot of here.
Bacon Soda 1746 says you need to get fresh orange juice.
Yeah, I don't think the shop was quite open yet.
Bacon Soda 1746 says best when it's hot.
Right, orange juice when it's hot. You mean not Coke? Let's go walk back along the seafront.
Become Like Water says say it with Giali pomegranate.
Pomegranate.
GGSCB 321 says bitter melon is tasty. You have to cook it though. Bacon Soda
Right.
1746 says I mean when outside it's hot.
Fucking Maseratis.
Become Like Water
Maseratis,
says Bacon
Teslas.
Soda 1746 says it's best to drink orange juice when outside is hot.
Is that right? Is that right? I know, like when you play sport as a kid, like at halftime, quarter time, they bring you like oranges.
1746 says fresh cold orange juice. Become Like Water says Depression Road feels good man.
Depression Road. What's going on, man? Bitter melon though, dude. I had it once. It probably, I mean, I don't know. I was gonna say it probably wasn't cooked right, but it was way too bitter.
KN Lamb says, yeah man, oranges at halftime. Become Like Water says, so many expensive cars that Ollie will never afford Kappa.
I know, dude. Water, I'm gonna be stuck in my junker forever. I'm gonna be stuck in that junker forever. So I don't know if this is a real... This is like an anchor. I guess it's not real. I guess it's just some cement statue.
Ollie and Pablo, the cat's the dog and the junker Kappa.
Not Pablo, dude. I ain't bringing Pablo.
KN Lamb says,
Pablo's on his own.
Bacon Soda 1746 says, lucky you no see Lambo. Become Like Water says,
You usually see Lambos
the
daily.
cat's the dog and the junker LMFAO.
There's a few that
Become Like Water
the
says,
owners must live out here.
321 says, seems to be
There's a white Lambo that I see regularly out here.
Become Like Water says, feels Goodman Triads got 'em. Bacon Soda 1746 says, I see black. KN Lamb says, Simon Brew.
Okay,
Water says, Gerard.
Black
Bacon
screen.
Soda 1746 says, black screen.
I hear you guys. Can you guys hear me talking still?
1746 says, laughing out loud. Become Like Water says, he died, guys. KN Lamb says, Simon Brew, Simon Brew. Become Like Water says, calm down, feels Goodman.
Can you hear me?
Water says, Gerard, Gerard. Bacon Soda 1746 says, yeah.
I'm trying to see my... I was just checking. I couldn't tell if my router battery died.
46 says, I hear y'all clear.
Oh man, the camera battery died. Oh, you guys probably heard the beep as well. So the camera is dead, but the mic has its own power. So now it's become an audio stream, Twitch audio stream.
Bacon Soda 1746 says, rips.
So I do have a spare battery for the camera at home, but I've never opened it and charged it because I was never sure how long the battery on this thing actually lasts. But now I'm recording at 60 FPS and it's in airplane mode. I see that I definitely need to bring the extra battery. So there we have it.
Bacon Soda 1746 says, go get it, astonished face, astonished face, astonished face, astonished
It's at the extra battery is at home and it's not charged. It's still in the packet. I gotta charge it. So guys, I've got like a 5-minute walk still to get back to the car. So, I mean, unless you want to hear me talking without any picture, this is gonna be it. Now you just got ambient sounds. Baby's crying. But this is gonna be it for my outdoor stream today. I will get online and stream again later, but it's just gonna be doing some gaming from home. Whoa, the kid is raging. The kid is raging hard. So guys, everyone who followed, thanks so much. Everyone, thanks for hanging out with me, keeping me company. I had a good time. I hope you guys had a good time as well.
GSCB 321 says, gonna guess that the battery finally died.
Yeah, the battery in the camera died. I wasn't expecting that to go first. But 1080p 60 FPS on the camera it really drains the battery. I didn't bring the spare with me, it's at home. I need to charge it. So that's going to be it for today. I'm just walking back to the car now. It's like a 5-minute walk. Water. I'm sorry, water. The camera, when we started, the camera was on full charge, man. Had full bars, I checked it. I don't know if you guys can still actually hear me. We could still be broadcasting, I don't know. I don't know if the broadcast stopped. I think you guys can't hear me anymore.
Days_HK says can't hear me now. KN Lamb says no. GGSCB321 says just a black stream, but it says you are still live. Days_HK says okay, thanks guys, I go home.